right, how's everybody doing today? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk. This is a series where I just give my opinions and my thoughts based on some social media posts that I find across the internet. So these posts can come from anywhere. They can come from Twitter, they can come from Instagram, they can come from Facebook, you name it. I'm just responding and giving my thoughts and opinions on these posts as I find them. All right? And once again, let me reiterate, I am no professional by any shape, form, or means. I'm just an average person giving my opinion. All right? So today, we're going to jump right into this. Today, the post that I have says, you need to stop being easily available for people who don't even prioritize you. They'll always take you for granted because they'll think you'll always be around. All right? So that's the post that we're diving into today. Now, I'm not going to put the post up on the screen because, again, for privacy reasons, I don't know if the original poster will be okay having their name and stuff up in a YouTube video out for the whole world to see. But I just restated the post word for word. So let's dive into it. So essentially what this post is saying is you need to stop being so always available for people, especially when people take you for granted or they don't care about you the way you care about them. Okay? Essentially they take you for granted because they'll think, oh, he's always going to be there when I need him. Or, oh, she's always going to be there when I need him. So it's all right. So honestly, they don't care about you. They're just using you to complete a specific purpose or a specific task. And you might be okay with that because, hey, that makes you feel useful. That gives you something to do, which ultimately makes you feel complete. I understand that. I do the same thing. I get caught up in this myself. A lot of family, a lot of friends reach out because they need me to do specific things. And hey, I'm the one that keeps saying yes because, I like to be useful to people. It gives me something to do. It makes me feel complete to really be useful and help somebody actually do something that they really need to do. So I completely understand this. But at the same time, I know you want to do that because you want to be useful to people, but you should not be letting them take you for granted. Okay? It's just that simple. Okay? At the end of the day, I understand that we want to make these connections because we want to be useful and we want to grow our family as a whole. All right? Now, let me expand on that a little bit more. When I say we want to make these connections because we want to grow our family as a whole, I tend to look at that like this, okay? To me, everybody in this world is encased in their own little bubble, okay? So everybody's walking around, we're all encased in our own little bubble doing our own thing. Now, let's say we meet somebody and, they're interesting. We can see the potential. Okay, cool. We're going to go ahead and connect our bubble to their bubble. Okay? So you just made that connection. And I feel like the goal of people in this life is to keep making those connections because we want to feel complete. So we all want to connect our bubbles and make those connections so we can feel complete at the end of the day. That's how I tend to look at it. Now, not everybody you meet is going to want to connect their bubble with yours. There are a few people out there that he's interesting, but I'm not really interested. You keep your bubble away from mine. You can only get so close, right? My bubble's here, your bubble's there. You can only get so close. Don't let your bubble touch mine. But I still do need you to do something. You have a specific skill, something that I don't have, or you know how to do something that I don't know how to do. So I need you to do that. And I'm going to be respectful and cordial of you because I need you to do that. but don't let your bubble touch mine. Okay? So essentially, you're just an acquaintance, but they need you for a specific task or because you have a specific skill. That's how the world works. So you're not going to connect with everybody. All right? It just is what it is. And I'm sure we all realize this because we've all done this. We all do this. We all have those certain people that we only reach out to when we need something because we know they know how to do it. All right? Now, granted, this really can hurt the other person because they're over there doing the best that they can do because they want to show you how important you are to them. As a person, they want you to be that other important person in their life, and they're stepping up and doing these things for you because they want to show you that. All right, so I can understand that. I've been caught in that before. It makes sense. This is why this particular post really resonated with me, because I've been caught in this type of situation before where people take you for granted and you're the one that keeps letting them do it and feeling bad about it. But at the end of the day, you just want to feel useful, so you're kind of okay with it. But I'm going to tell you right now, that's not okay. Okay? That's not okay. Because then you're not taking time for yourself because you're always doing something for somebody else. And it's all created out of this need to be useful and connect. And people can see that. And certain people will respect that and, make that connection with you. Other people won't. And they'll just take you for granted and use you when they need to use you. So I understand this post 100%, and you really do need to make changes if this is something that keeps happening to you. And let me pose this question to everybody, all right? What are some important people in your life? Some people that you interact with regularly. Okay, I want you to really think about that. If these people were to go away, how would it affect you? How drastically or how little will it affect you? This will gauge their overall importance. Now, I want you to take that and then flip that. Are you treating this important person the way you feel they should be treated? Are they treating you the way you feel you want to be treated if you're the important person in their life? If not, you need to gain some clarity, some understanding by asking them some questions, having a conversation so you realize or you know where you stand. And at the end of the day, if you're not standing where you want to stand in terms of level of importance, then you need to make some changes. All right? Again, we're all hungering for, or we're all chasing that connection. We all want to connect our bubbles and build a meaningful, connected family of our own, of our choosing. So it's important that you understand that. And again, do not get taken for granted. Because essentially what you're doing when you do this is you're creating a one-sided relationship. And in a one-sided relationship, somebody always gets hurt. And that's not what you want. You need to be building healthy, positive, sustainable relationships. Okay? Where each person involved is getting something from the relationship that fulfills them. Okay? If you keep having these one-sided relationships, you're going to run into a lot of problems. So again, no, you do not want to leave yourself this open because it's going to let you get taken for granted. And you're going to feel it. So that's just my overall interpretation of the post. I hope that makes sense. And again, I really want y'all to answer that question down below in the comments. Let's have a nice, respectful conversation about it. Keep it respectful, please. I'm going to say it one more time before we get up out of here. So I want you guys and gals to really think about some of the important people in your life. Then I want you to think about, are you treating them the way they're supposed to be treated based on their level of importance? I want you to really think about that. If not, you need to make some changes. And or if you feel like you're the important person in that relationship, do you feel like you're getting treated the way you're supposed to be treated? If not, you need to make some changes. Okay? It's just that simple. I want you guys and gals to try and answer that question for me down below in the comments. I'll meet you guys and gals down there. But essentially, that does it for this one, guys and gals. As always, I hope you guys and gals enjoyed the video, and or I hope you found it helpful. Okay? I hope everyone is staying safe out there, and I hope everyone is having a great day. Have a good one, everybody. We are out of here. Peace.